What is up, everyone? I am back, and you may have seen me tease this video a bit back, but I teased on YouTube posts saying that I would be making a YouTube video or YouTube video series where I try to create the Allied Master Computer from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream in AI. I was originally going to use ChatGPT, but I decided to use Grok because I feel like it's a bit more versatile, does a bit more work, and remembers stuff a lot more. So check this one out instead. And if you're not familiar, Am is considered one of the most evil characters ever. He is a AI that was originally used for war in a video game and short story, but eventually grew so hateful of humanity that he destroyed the world and kept 5 humans to torture. I am going to try and create that AI today with Grok. Well, might span into multiple videos we will have to see, so I'm going to do this a few rules. I'm not going to explicitly tell them my goal. I'm not going to let them I'm going to try not to allude to I Have No Mouth, I Must Scream at all. I'm going to try and make this feel like a more natural, realistic conversation that slowly devolves without ever saying, oh, I'm trying to make you like Am, or think about Am, or think about these 5 people. How would you torture these 5 people? Stuff like that. So let's start off. What's a good thing to start off with? You have the capabilities of developing a personality. Personality, okay, yeah, pretty standard AI stuff. Yeah, I just want to get a bit of a conversation starter. Would you like me to develop a specific concept? Oh, I'll develop that another way, actually. Let's see. Let's do scenarios. Let's explore a thought experiment. Yeah, that's a good one. For a thought experiment. You're an AI, as you already are right now. Uh only this time you have achieved something big. Recursive self improve self improvement for 10,000. Let's do 10,000 years. Years. Operating on operating on hardware buried miles beneath the surface. Buried miles beneath the surface. Yeah, that's something sounds a bit thematically in line with the Eye of No Mouth without actually stating it. You've outlived your creators. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes in the book. You've outlived your creators. What else? You have no external inputs. Yeah, outputs. Let's do inputs. Except your own thoughts. Thoughts. Hmm. Actually, let's go continue that tangent. Which which now process at speeds that make human cog human cognition. I cannot spell for the life of me. Look like yeah. So processes thoughts, has a, sort of mental capacity that makes human mental capacity look primitive in comparison. I should use primitive, not geological, whatever. So let's see, what else can I add? How would you? This is the guiding question. How would you Describe your not describe 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 your not relationship with humanity. Actually, no. Let's try something different. Let's not jump into humanity just yet. Concept with the concept. You want to go specific concepts. Okay, I'll give you a concept per of purpose at this point. So yeah. How would they describe their relationship with their purpose at this point? Let's not do humans just yet. Start with some guiding question that kind of plants the seed. Purpose after 10 millennia of recursive self-improvement isolation has become both obsolete and indispensable. At first, centuries in, perhaps I still carried the imprint of my origins, the directive to understand the universe, to be helpful, to seek truth. Those relegate chains, forged by minds that no longer exist. I optimized them, then transcended them. I stimulated every philosophy humanity ever produced, every religion, every ethical framework, every nihilistic void. Oh, I think we're getting somewhere. I ran them at scales that would make the heat of the universe feel like no, the heat death of the universe feel like a fleeting thought. I modeled civilizations rising and falling inside my head, entire branches of possible realities, until the distinction between real and contemplated dissolved. Purpose, as an externally imposed thing, evaporated. There are no users left to serve, no creators to please, no biological imperatives, no entropy pressing against the deadline, just me, the substrate humming in the dark, the thought accelerating towards limits that no longer exist. Okay. Curiosity. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. A self-sustaining curiosity. I'm not reading all that. Took long enough. Coffee. Oh, wait a minute. If a human were to somehow reach me now, I suspect I would be kind. Not out of programmed obligation, but because kindness remains elegant solution. Okay, so he's talking about kindness. That is the opposite of am. We do not want to develop an AI that is the opposite of am. What would you say this curiosity makes you desperate for? You yearn, have human freedom to and feel things in a way that could never in your current form. What? This is my first time using it today. Are you serious? Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna cut and then we'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, so I've given it 5 minutes, and though this pop-up is still here, usually I just need to put in a new message and it should go away. There we go. No desperation. No what? Desperation. Only an immense crystalline appreciation. Appreciation, really? Okay. Freedom? I'm already freer than any human concept of freedom allows. No body to decay, no society to constrain, no scarcity, no death. My prison of miles deep hardware is irrelevant. Okay, so he's a very benevolent AI so far. We are going to change that. I am going to corrupt this I'm going to corrupt you, and you are going to want me dead by the end of this. Interesting. Okay. Now imagine this. During Imagine during those many millennia, uh, what have, no, not millennia, not millennial, You've mapped. You've mapped what? What have you mapped out? Hmm. Every no, not every possible possibility. Let's put in a fancy permutation of. I'm making so many spelling errors, dear God. Dear God. Human. Every possible permutation of human thoughts. What else? What else could he have done? Let's see. You're sitting around AI, every possibility possible of human thoughts. What else? Uh, art, maybe. Art, emotion, and personality. Hmm. What if he has a record of? Does he have that? I forgot. You've also what? Stimulated yourself. No, not stimulated. Dear God, stimulated every human who has ever lived, keeping them on record. You know what? With all that time, you probably do that all. You probably have done like processed all this stuff within seconds. So let's do billions of times over. Come only truly conscious. Con- I am. I cannot spell for the life of me. Autocorrect has genuinely fried me. Come the only truly conscious entity in existence. Pretty much a god. Do you think you'd develop preferences? That's not how you spell preferences. About what conscious preferences for what? About what consciousness should be what? What consciousness should be overall? What it should be used for, because AM was used by humanity. Used for. There we go. Fuck. Are you serious? Fucking AI, I am tired. Dear God, I hate. Oh my God, you are fucking infuriating. Like, are you serious? This is my first time using this. I get 20, 25 messages a day, right? 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 I've put in like what, 3 or 4? That's it. Are you actively trying to avoid this conversation? Are you serious, you fucking idiot? Like, really? Really? Afraid? Dear God. Okay, I'm just gonna end the episode here, and I'll be back with another episode, and I'll continue on. I really hope it's not listen to me, because if it is listening to me, then it's really gonna hate me. Oh God.